When I put my phone in my pocket, I turn the screen off. It's 3:08 p.m. I'm still here at the store. I haven't magically slept with anyone in the last 2 minutes, Carla. So, just so you know. That means I can start uploading this other YouTube video. This guy's got a Dragon Ball Z Goku shirt. Awesome. Upload failed. What? 5 failed. The fuck? Oh my god, video too long. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh my god. But that's impossible because Mr. Beast has done recordings. Mr. Beast has literally like counted for fucking 24 hours or some shit. I want to try again. The problem is it's going to kill my fucking data. At the end of the day, who fucking cares? I just want to cry. I want Carla back, but I like want to travel and see the world too. So, how am I gonna have both? I don't think you can make a left turn out of here. Yeah, I don't think you can make a left turn out of here, so. I mean, by the school is what I meant. That's a one-way street now. Dude, it's a fucking madhouse over there. Still gotta watch out for birds in the parking lot, all kinds of shit. This guy's backing up. A fucking madhouse. This fucking school getting out. I made it up. So I got more food than I realistically needed, but I'm stocked up. I ended up only paying like 30 something on credit card. Why are you stopping? Yeah, the guy did something dangerous. So there was 2 lanes, and the middle lane stopped, letting me cross to make a left turn. But like I can't see around his big ass black vehicle. And the last time I did that shit, I got fucking hit. Or I hit something. My black Maxima, the front bumper got ripped off. Yep. But it led me to getting a BMW and changed my whole future. But man, all that money I wasted on that fucking car, the insurance, the premium gas, the registry, everything about it, the repairs, everything. Oh my god, I can never get that money back. I could have, imagine how much that money could have compounded by now. I theoretically could be on my way towards getting a house or something, or a tiny home. What do you call it? A storage container home? Just 1 story, just get a plot of land, put a prepped storage container home. All I need is a tiny place with a bed to bang Carla. Just kidding. We literally just passed a cop, and there's another cop. Look, he's gonna pass me right in front of the cops. There he goes. Now they're like, oh shit, what do I do? This is me commentating on stuff. And look, he didn't even do a full stop. He literally just passed a cop and didn't even touch and go. I'm guilty of the touch and go, but no, those are literally passing the cop. This neighborhood is just got freshly fucked. Carla could have been getting freshly fucked on Saturday, but we're both stubborn. The problem is she would have. Even if I would have talked to her, if I would have went a single day without talking to her, she would have accused me. Why is there not a actual facility for these people. Wow, someone took my parking spot? Oh my god. How exciting. Actually, they did. They parked in front of it. And someone parked their RV here that I can report. Awesome. Why do people think that they can just live in their RV on our street? This could be one of those, whatever, employees, landscaping employees. Oh, I got plenty of chips to survive. Get my ice cream in. Shit's gonna turn off again. I'm gonna be making a gazillion trips. So. Dude, I should just march right over there as soon as I get my cold stuff in. Look at this. Look at this bullshit. I don't think he's an employee, landscaping employee, so yeah, I'm about to go fuck. Anyway, there's a fucking RV parked there. I think and they always park right there too. It's like it's the same people. Okay. Should be able to do this somehow. I mean, you're gonna see me coming back. Not necessarily good. Bring stuff to the fridge. Eggs. Pee already. Wendy's brand hamburger patties and the other ones. Unhealthy ice cream. Alright, I think I'm gonna get some sun and call the police while I'm putting my groceries away because it's gonna take a while.
The service you are calling is not a
41 Las Vegas non-emergency phone number. What? Press 1, then 3.
You have reached Las Vegas Metro. Please listen to all options. You have reached the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department's non-emergency line. If this is a life-threatening emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Your call will be answered in the order it was received by the next available call taker. Usted ha llamado a la línea de no emergencia de la Policía Metropolitana de Las Vegas. Si está reportando un delito grave o una amenaza inmediata hacia una persona o propiedad, cuelgue y marque al 911 y su llamada será contestada en la orden recibida. We are currently experiencing lengthy delays. Do not hang up and dial 911 if you do not have a life-threatening emergency. You will be transferred back to the non-emergency line and lose your place in line. Debido al alto volumen de llamadas, el 311 está experimentando tiempos más largos de lo normal. Si no tiene una emergencia, no cuelgue y marque al 911 porque perderá su lugar y será transferido de nuevamente a la línea de no emergencia. Por favor, permanezca en la línea y su llamada será recibida lo más pronto posible. There are several options available if you are needing to file a police report. Most police reports can be taken online or at a police station. Please visit lvmpd.com and navigate to file a report to determine if you can file a report online. At the bottom of the web page is also an option to find your closest police station if you like to file a police report in person. Hay diferentes opciones disponibles para reportar un delito. La mayoría de las denuncias se pueden reportar en línea o en persona en una estación de policía. Visite nuestra página de web www.lvmpd.com. Navegue donde indique presentar una denuncia para determinar si puede presentar su delito en línea. En la parte inferior de la página web también hay una opción para encontrar su estación de policía más cercana si desea reportar su denuncia en persona. If your incident occurred in North Las Vegas or Henderson, you will need to contact those police agencies directly. North Las Vegas can be reached at area code 702-633-9111. Henderson Police Department can be reached at area code 702-267-5000. Si su incidente ocurrió en North Las Vegas o en Henderson, deberá comunicarse directamente con esas agencias policiales. Para comunicarse con la policía de North Las Vegas, cuelgue y marque al 702-633-9111. Para comunicarse con la policía de Henderson, cuelgue y marque al 702-267-5000. If you are calling to report your vehicle stolen, please have your license plate or VIN number available if possible. Also, check autoreturn.com first to ensure your vehicle has not been towed.
Si está hablando para reportar su vehículo robado, por favor tenga el número de placa o el número de VIN listo. También puede entrar a la página web www.autoreturn.com para asegurarse que su vehículo no haya sido remolcado.
Many Clark County nuisance calls, such as abandoned vehicles, animal complaints, street issues, etc., can be handled with the Clark County's Fix-It app. You can even fill out a service request using their app. Search Fix-It Clark County for more information.
Muchas denuncias dentro del condado de Clark, como vehículos abandonados, quejas de animales o problemas en las calles, se pueden reportar con la aplicación Fix-It del condado de Clark. Incluso puede completar una solicitud de servicio usando esa aplicación. Busque la aplicación Fix-It Clark County para obtener más información.
Have $2. Okay, the world. Stop it.
LVMPD.com offers many online services, such as service requests for your neighborhood. Navigate to Online Services towards the top of the homepage to learn more.
En la página web www.lvmpd.com ofrece muchos servicios en línea, como solicitudes de servicio para su vecindario. En la parte superior de la página de inicio, vaya a los servicios en línea para obtener más información.
I'm gonna swipe the shit out of your cup. Look, that's encounter space.
Are you looking for a new career? We are currently hiring for police dispatchers, call takers, and other positions with LVMPD. Visit protectthecity.com for more information on employment opportunities.
¿Está buscando empleo o una nueva carrera? Actualmente estamos contratando despachadores de policía, operadores de llamadas y otras posiciones dentro de la Policía Metropolitana de Las Vegas. Visite www.protectthecity.com para obtener más información sobre oportunidades de empleo disponibles.
You have reached the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department's non-emergency line. If this is a life-threatening emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Your call will be answered in the order it was received by the next available call taker.
Usted ha llamado a la línea de no emergencia de la Policía Metropolitana de Las Vegas. Si está reportando un delito grave o una amenaza inmediata hacia una persona o propiedad, cuelgue y marque al 911 y su llamada será contestada en la orden recibida.
Metro Police, Hampton 20115.
Yes. Just wanted to report people illegally living out of their RV on my street.
What's the address?
1601 Gragson, Gragson, and they're parked right along Gragson, along the apartments.
I'm sorry, you said 1601 Gragson?
Yes.
Okay. And how long have they been there?
At least a day. I would say 2 days.
You said 2 days?
Yeah.
Okay. And they're in front of this address?
Yes.
On the street?
Yes.
Okay. Have you seen them at all?
No.
Are they inside of it right now?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so in order for us to send an officer out there, we would need to make sure that they're there so that we could tell them to move. So do you know that for sure they're there, or have you seen anyone at all?
Honestly, not at all, but this is like the third, for some reason, RVs keep parking there and then they'll like stay for months at a time. So I don't know if it's the same people or just a coincidence, but some people, for some reason, people like to park there. And the last two I reported, they ended up coming out and towing them like without me having to like physically have seen them.
Yeah, no worries. Do you know about any drinking, drugs, or weapons?
No.
And you said there's 2 people?
Oh, I don't know. I just know there's an RV there again. They just keep reappearing.
Okay. And what color is it?
It's mostly like cream white. It says Jamboree on
Cream white?
cream white, yeah. It says Jamboree on the back.
Jamboree?
Yeah.
Can you spell that?
Jamboree. And they got like all their windows open, so to me, yeah, they're obviously, ventilating it.
Okay. And have you, like, do you know about any, like, pets around or anything like that, or just RV?
But yeah, just the RV.
Okay, what's your first and last name?
First name is Brockton, Brockton. My last
You
name
said
is
Broxton?
Brockton, Brockton.
And last name?
Is Hankins.
And your phone number?
702-406-3383.
Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and have an officer out there as soon as we can, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, leave this recording. I just keep pressing shit. All right, so yep, I'm adding to the pile. And there's more underneath here, so more underneath these boxes. So that's basically all the free waters I haven't drinking. There might be one in my car. So yeah, we got Life Water and Fiji water. Oh, they're calling me back. Hello?
Hi, this is Metro Police on a recorded line. I just spoke to you.
Yeah.
Do you know about if it has a plate on it?
It might, but let me see if I can kind of discreetly go past there. Might not be able to see a black plate because they have something like tied to the back of it. So yeah, I don't even see a plate on the back
No plate?
unless it's covered. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. There's something random like tied on their back of their RV.
Okay. Alrighty, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay. That was the police calling back asking if I saw a plate number. I reported the RV, but she's like, but like we have to, you have to tell us that there's someone there, otherwise we're not going to waste our time. Officers need someone to talk to. I'm like, okay, can I at least report it? It's illegal for them to fucking park their RV if they don't and leave it here for more than 3 days, but it hasn't been 3 days is the problem. Alright, I'm going to attempt to carry my waters. Trash out. Yeah, it just clicks on random shit. So I'm taking the trash out. Some of my trash. There, they left their fucking green lights on their truck. I got another thing. I don't know. For some reason, I should went Omaha. Oh, look at this old food. This is actually tempting. Guess I'll let the homeless eat it. Must have been free food from yesterday. Chicken, sweet potatoes, and vegetables? Hell yeah. That's a fucking heart attack. Did they send me 2 credit cards? Holy cow. Did I get approved for a credit card that I forgot about? I might have. Definitely a physical card. Capital One, Best Western, and I feel like there was one more, but I could be wrong. This might be one of those like prescription fucking drug cards, but it's from Omaha, just like Capital One. Lock my car. Put away my receipts. I'm gonna just throw them down here. Wait it right by the trash because I'm 99.9% of the time I throw away my receipts. change. I can put more change in my change bag. Alright, I really gotta pee, but and I feel like I have a blood clot in my right leg. Ugh. Although, oh, this is because they switched companies, that's why. Yeah. This card replaces your Ally credit card. So. Credit limit 2,700. I'm gonna go pee. Let's get it activated. From Ally to Olo, that's hilarious. It's not gonna work. Okay, why is it taking so long? Well, technically you can't use it without the CVC code, so. Like anyone's ever gonna get this far into my video, anyways. All right, it's there. I'll swap it out whenever I open my safe. I can, there are some benefits. Like, it's just your typical benefits, but I could always keep that. This is a lot of fucking card rights. Fuck. I really should put it colder than 80 degrees, but fuck. Alright, so this I can move underneath. Sweep the floor. Just sweep and mop, right? I can just throw this away and be like, they never came back and got them. I don't want these fucking dead bugs traps in my fucking apartment. Kill ants. Dude, I feel like I'm about to pass out, bending over and shit. I just need to get a box to put those waters in is what I need. I could also just start like stacking them. Dude, I'm about to pass out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Standing up. Orthostatic hypotension is what it's called. Alright, I'm putting the air on 71. Fuck it. That's just from bending over and then carrying, yeah, moving the 40 pack over. I'm also hot. Moving the smaller open pack over. I'm due for a nap. I was due for a nap at the plaza. It's gonna piss Carla off that it says message Rich Gleason. And look, this was for Carla probably. Never mind. Watermelon pineapple juice. It reminds me every 2 months. I can do this every 3 days. Make video going through dad's stuff. I really need to do that. This is every month. Oh, they made an editing mistake. I don't know what I'm doing. I already checked this stuff earlier. This is like OCD. All right, I need to plug my phone in. I could turn up my ceiling fan too. I was winning once, but that's been and gone. Alright, this should turn my fan all the way up to where it's gonna like make my blinds bang against each other a little bit. Can unplug my rice cooker for now. Oh yeah, because I can't use it. That hurt my wrist even just forcefully plugging. Yeah, I paid all this money for these fucking onions. I'm not even eating. They're literally growing like fucking Pokemon. Oh, I can place this in the lid holder. I need to get this gone. Oh, that killed my knee, flexing my abs. Go figure. All right. Move all this out of the way. Get my big frying pans out. I might as well just get the huge one. Even though it is scratched Teflon. Get the heat going. Got some Wendy's brand, and we got some Angus Private Selection. And these look gray as fuck. Oh wait, this might kill me. And look, they all come with the parchment paper. It's pink on the other side, so. Trash can over. It's much quicker. Instead of reaching to throw it away in the trash can, never got it in time. And you can salt and pepper them if you want. There's room for like 3 of these other patties. I can always freeze if I wanted to. Sell by April 10th. It's today the 8th. Nice and red. I have room for one more. There'll be one left over. I can microwave this mac and cheese. So yeah, I got plenty of food till Friday morning. Oh, actually, here we go. It broke apart. So not the greatest idea. I got on fucking sideways. Fucking clean some stuff now. Flipper, smash it up. want to take a picture of this. I'm wasting so much time on this. I literally have a limited life, and what am I recording for? Someone that is not gonna mean anything to? Anyways, there's these burgers, a bunch of water is collecting. You're supposed to cook burgers on like super high heat. Yeah, this is supposed to be like a super hot frying pan, and then you throw them down to fucking however many couple minutes on each side. And instead of they're fucking watery and all kinds of shit. Fire. We have a fire, ladies and gentlemen. We have a fucking fire. It's going out there. That's why you gotta not walk away from your stove. And my mind's like, what do I do? Do I grab the fire blanket and throw it over? What do I do? drain all the fucking water out. But it might get shit in my eye in the meantime. If the lid is in there, it's all the way in the fucking back. So. Yeah, not the greatest idea to do it right now. I need to get it out eventually, but so I can store it with other bits. So I can use a backup lid. Potentially. There you go. That's 11 bits. It's obviously a dumb idea though, because now the fucking burgers are all over the place. I have to do extra duty issues. There's still fucking water in there. Am I gonna have to use a spoon and a bowl to get the water all out? I was winning once, but that's dead and gone. That is negative thinking. These are tanks. I'm burning myself, oh my god. It's not good because you don't want to be eating like burnt fucking oil. Obviously, literally cancer. mean, they're technically gonna remain juicy, I guess. I'm gonna need a paper plate. Need the least amount of dishes possible. I don't even have cheese or anything. Jesus Christ. Oh, one of these has cheese inside of it, I think. Like a small amount. We were winning once, but that was dead and gone. Oh, I got onions, I got all kinds of stuff. I got tomato sauce. I want to slice my food. Dude, this is why you should not do multitask with a knife in your hand. I just stabbed myself. Good to go, luckily. Yeah, that's all I really need. We were winning once, now they're dead and gone. Oh, some honey mustard, Wendy's. Fucking mayo's expiring. I bought like a bunch of bags and I still have tons of fucking containers. So the buy 5 deal is not a good idea. They got more money out of me. I want some barbecue sauce. I put way too much mayo. There we go. Some onion and some condiments. Careful saying the word condiments, Carla might take that the wrong way. Should at least drink water. At least be partially healthy. Help wash out all this waste. This is how like paranoid I am. I moved my water from the other side from when John was over here watching basketball because I know that if Carla did come over, she's going to accuse that of being a woman's water, even though I have video proof. Alright, it doesn't need to be balls cold in here. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore at this point. What are we at? Probably at 100%, right? No, 40%. What the fuck? Was my phone losing power? This says super fast charging, so I don't fucking know anymore. Alright. Plug it in. Turn the brightness down. Find something to prop it against. There we go. Oh, my wrist hurts so bad. Spring tulips, Carla. I wish we were here to enjoy them together. Is that Jeffrey Epstein?
That the Strait of Hormuz is closed are false. CBS News Washington correspondent Natalie Brand has the latest from the White House.
Of course.
On day one of the ceasefire, social media video shows the aftermath of what Iranian state media says was a strike on one of its oil facilities. Iran says it launched missile and drone attacks on Gulf neighbors.
This takes time sometimes for ceasefires to take hold. We're watching it. We're prepared if necessary.
Iran has accused Israel of
That
violating the
sounded
ceasefire
retarded.
over continued strikes on Hezbollah in Lebanon. The White House says Lebanon is not part of the deal, but Iran disagrees and says it suspended tanker traffic through the Strait of Hormuz.
What they're saying publicly is different privately. We have seen an uptick of traffic in the strait today, and I will reiterate the president's expectation and demand that the Strait of Hormuz is reopened immediately, quickly, and safely.
The two-week ceasefire starts the clock on the more intense talks with the hope of achieving a lasting peace. Pakistan has invited the U.S. and Iran to Islamabad later this week for further discussions.
This is a fragile truce.
The White House says Vice President J.D. Vance will travel to Islamabad to lead the U.S. team in those talks.
I think if they negotiate in good faith, we won't be able to find a deal. That's a big if, and ultimately it's up to the Iranians how they negotiate. I hope they make the right decision.
A key focus will be Iran's enriched uranium. The president said on Truth Social the U.S. will work with Iran to dig up and remove the deeply buried nuclear dust. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
The Dow surged more than 1,000 points today after President Trump backed off on his threat to attack Iran and agreed to a two-week ceasefire. It is a pattern we've seen since the war's start. Drops and spikes in the stock market tied to threats and then pullbacks from President Trump. Financial Times commentator Robert Armstrong calls this the taco trade, a phrase he coined last year when the president threatened high tariffs. So Robert Armstrong joining us now with more on this. Hello, Robert. Thanks for joining us. First and foremost, can you explain the taco trade and what drives it, and explain taco in the first out the gate?
Well, taco means Trump always chickens out. And the taco trade is simply the idea that when the president makes a dramatic and frightening pronouncement and markets plunge, the natural trade is to buy the plunge, because when the president comes under political or economic pressure, he will back off from his threats. And this was most visible a year ago now, when he came out on early in April to threaten very draconian and arbitrarily applied tariffs. And then when the markets responded in horror and it became clear that the country was unhappy with this policy, he quickly started to mitigate his plans for trade policy.
So you first talked about this related to tariffs. So is the mentality the same for the war?
Well, I think the underlying reality is the same, which is that the president, in my view, does not have particularly strong strategic or political commitments. So when he comes under pressure from the electorate or from markets, he will always tend to back off. However, war is not trade, and this is a much more complicated, much more multilateral situation where the actions of other important and powerful players really matter. And we're already seeing that today. Trump is committed to the ceasefire, but Israel is attacking Lebanon. Iran says this is a violation. There are attacks on Saudi pipelines today. So it takes multiple players to coordinate in a war, whereas in tariff policy, what the president says goes.
Sure, and we're looking at the market right now. The market's now adjusting for this, and what are the implications for the economy overall?
I mean, I think it is difficult over the long run when it is hard to know what the president's policy is going to be. So what if markets are going to kind of reach their full potential and oil prices are going to normalize? We need people to have a sense of certainty about what the future is going to bring in the Middle East. And we don't have that now. And so we need to know what the plan is, not just this morning or this afternoon or this week or this month, but we need a view into the long-term future. And that's what we're really lacking right now.
Were you surprised this coined taco trade phrase took off?
Absolutely. I was taken by surprise by it. It was just something I sort of dashed off in a newsletter, but it was clearly a concept people wanted a label for. And it didn't hurt that the word sounds funny. And, you know, it has that funny K sound in it. It's vaguely Mexican, and the president is obsessed with the Mexican border. So it was a label the world needed. It was a little bit funny, and it just flew out of my hands before I knew what was happening.
And do you have a new one? Kind of, like you're holding back
I wish. I need another one I can retire on. But you'll be the first to know when I come up with it.
I appreciate that. All right, Robert Armstrong. Robert, thank you.
Cheers.
Up next, Anthropic's newest AI model is so powerful and dangerous, some believe it could bring down a Fortune 100 company. Take a closer look at Claude Mythos and show you why it's not being released to the public. And it's a tradition unlike any other. CBS Sports has a preview of the Masters.
Go to the ends of the earth.
We'll hit the heights.
A great adventure together.
And reach for the stars.
Star Power. I like it.
So cool.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Experience thought-provoking,
Something that's undeniable.
mindfulness, innovative, magical,
It's like being a child.
and truly original reporting.
How'd you do your research?
I tell a good story. Because there's always something new under the sun on CBS Sunday morning.
Do you believe this case could be solved?
Yes, I do.
Do you think it was accidental? I guess that's the million-dollar question. It sounded violent crash.
No. Wow, there's our connection.
I knew this was going to happen.
Did this look like an accident or something else? Something entirely different.
I never would have guessed how this ended.
48 Hours, now streaming on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Watch now.
Here we go.
The ultimate tradition continues.
60 Minutes is here right now.
America's #1 news program is a free streaming channel. It's time for 60 Minutes everywhere you watch.
I'm Major Garrett in Washington, inviting you to the takeout. Politics, policy, people, and pop culture served up weeknights. What's on the menu? Plenty. The day's happenings with curiosity, informality, and humor. It's serious discussion, but we do not take ourselves too seriously. Who is a better speaker, Mike Johnson or you? Oh, come on. Join on the takeout. Streaming right here on CBS News 24/7.
It was almost like being face to face with the devil.
48 hours reports.
Only 5 and 5.
She disappeared off the face of the earth. Stream 48 hours, 24/7.
Money Watch is your no-nonsense guide to taking control of your finances, where I offer practical, real-world advice with no jargon and no judgment. I'm Jill Schlesinger. Listen to Money Watch wherever you get your podcasts.
You both had talked about going on Survivor together.
A Survivor contestant believes his sister was murdered.
I'm sorry that I couldn't protect you.
And it's determined to be her voice.
This is her speaking to everyone saying, don't let this happen to you.
48 Hours, now streaming on CBS and Paramount Plus.
It could be the greatest turnaround in college football history.
What is the magic here?
The undefeated Big Ten champs, Indiana Hoosiers.
Go behind the scenes of one of TV's most watched true crime series with the 48 Hours Postmortem podcast. Follow and listen to 48 Hours wherever you get your podcasts.
Anthropic says its newest AI model named Claude Mythos Preview is too powerful and dangerous to be released to public. So Mythos excels at identifying weaknesses and security flaws in software, which hackers could use in cyber attacks.
Obviously, capabilities in a model like this could do harm if in the wrong hands. And so we won't be releasing this model widely.
All right, joining us now is tech journalist Jacob Ward. Hey, Jacob. All right, this really has me intrigued. Can you give us more details on how this Mythos works and why Anthropic is not releasing it widely to the public? Now I really want to see it and know what's going on.
Hey, Juliet, yeah, I think this is part warning, part marketing, right? This is a company drawing incredible attention to itself through this announcement. Project Mythos, as I understand it, is it's just a new model, right? It could write knock-knock jokes for you if you wanted to, but what the company says it can also do is basically find security vulnerabilities in more or less any software system you throw it at. It makes it a hacker's dream device, and that's why the company says it is not releasing it to the public. The weird part here, Juliet, is that it is releasing it to 40 other companies and giving them a chance to test its vulnerability, the vulnerabilities that it makes possible. And so this rhetoric that Anthropic is coming out with saying we're not going to release this isn't quite accurate because, in fact, they're giving it to all their peers, Juliet.
Okay, so how significant is this AI development?
Well, it's a big one, right? In theory, we have talked about in the past, the possibility that a project like this could run wild. And in this case, the security researchers say that in fact they have already seen it escape the sandbox that they tried to build for it. In fact, one of them supposedly only discovered that this thing had gotten loose when it began emailing him while he was eating lunch in the park. So this is a system that absolutely has slipped its bonds already, the company says, and as a result poses a threat not just to Anthropic, but to all of us. Any kind of hospital system or banking system that a system like this would amplify the power of a hacker over, suddenly it looks like all of us could be in some sort of danger.
So to help address AI cybersecurity concerns, Anthropic has announced Project Glasswing. So what is this initiative?
Well, this is that consortium of other companies. Essentially what Anthropic is saying is we're going to give this to other companies, let them look at whether or not they can figure out the level of national security implications here, the cybersecurity implications here. The weird part, Juliet, is that when I look at how those companies are then talking about it with their customers, they're not talking about it like it's a civilization level threat. They're talking about it like it's some fancy airline lounge that has launched, right? The rhetoric that you see from companies has to do with, look how exciting this is, and we are committed to providing you with frontier models. Look how cool that will be. And so what you have here isn't, the kind of thing that we did as a country after, let's say, bird flu, where suddenly the United States established a whole set of rules about dangerous experimentation in which the federal government had to oversee it. None of that is happening here. Instead, you have Anthropic running with this thing, and they're, to their credit, withholding it from the public for the moment, but they're sharing it with all of these other companies, and it's those companies, again, make the money off these systems that are going to determine how dangerous it is.
Yeah, well said. And, there's one thing to have good marketing, but we're talking about cybersecurity should be first and foremost in all of this. All right, Jacob Ward. Jacob, thanks so much.
Appreciate it.
Next, it's a tradition unlike any other. CBS Sports HQ has a preview of the Masters Golf Tournament in Augusta, Georgia.
It's been a wonderful week here at Augusta National. Shane Bacon alongside Patrick McDonald. Patrick obviously getting set for the opening round of the 90th Masters, expecting the weather to be beautiful once again. Winds expected to be up throughout most of the day, and we got some big boys going early.
And Shane, you brought up the 90th edition. The 90th edition of the Masters. Something special tends to happen. In the 20th century, the four-stroke leader in the final round as an amateur. We had Jack in '86, of course, Norman in '96. Unfortunately, Spieth in 2016 as well. And so I think a lot of talk, obviously, about last year's Masters and how is this one going to follow in the footsteps of that one. But every 10th Masters, Shane, it seems like the Georgia Pines kind of shake a little more pixie dust on these grounds. And I can't wait with how this golf course is playing right now.
Yeah, it's going to be, you see so many people talk about the forecast and the weather and what to expect. It's going to play more difficult, I believe. And I think when you hear players kind of talk about what they expect in terms of conditions, I just don't think you're going to see players go out and shoot, 7, 8 under in this opening round. I think anything around par on Thursday will be a really good score.
Jordan Spieth called it crusty, sorry. Wyndham Clark called it crispy. He said anything double digits under par. If you get to 10, he said you're going to really like your chances by the end of the week. Spieth also mentioned how greens in regulation might be hard to come by, which means guys with good hands, Jordan Spieth, Patrick Reed, Scotty Scheffler, Hideki Matsuyama, should all really like their chances.
Yeah, some of the guys that have won here at Augusta National before and obviously playing some solid golf. Be interested to think about the 2026 edition of this Masters is over the past few years, it feels like Scotty's played great golf coming in. John Rahm has played great golf coming in. Obviously last year with Rory and the way he was playing coming in, a lot of those big names not necessarily playing that level of golf.
People think it is wider open than years past. like you mentioned, there's no dominant
Well, I don't know what to do now.
Jon Rahm's been playing great golf on Live Golf.
Okay, it
but
charged,
how
it
does
gained
that translate?
8%.
Those courses prepared him for a major test as well, with the patrons all surrounding him. So it is a great point, Shane. And you look at
So I should technically keep letting this charge.
inside the top 3 in the odds for the outlier Hideki Matsuyama in 2021. Would not be surprised if we get a similar type of winner by week 10.
All right, let's dive into some names. Bryson coming in with 2 straight wins on Live, has been playing great golf over the last few months, really professionally. Of course, has been great here at the Masters the last 2 years, 2 top 10s, and obviously that final trophy last year alongside Rory McIlroy. We would expect to see that right. Bryson's score is so high. He's got the ball ball. He mentioned yesterday, it's a great point. He's not only long, accurate, obviously he finds a ton of fairways, and the talk about Bryson has always been what is the iron play going to do? The left against his team, not only at Augusta National, but remember the PGA Championship, Phil Holland, a lot of left misses there. One of the kind of saute shot in the back into the wind and hold it up into the wind, rode the wind a lot. That's what I'm looking at in Bryson's first 18 holes. All right, let's talk about the finishing. Obviously, Rory McIlroy. I mean, it's been a celebration. He even said in his press conference,
I partially feel like I need to take a nap, which was technically good because I can charge my phone. Otherwise, I got to charge it at the poker room. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the poker room. Whoa. I thought they already gave away the green jacket.
Politics isn't a game. When do consumers actually get to touch and feel a difference in their lives? Politics is about policy. So you would encourage Democrats to work with Donald Trump on an issue like healthcare. I'm a voracious consumer of information, and I'm impatient. I don't like to respond. Do you know if there are active terror cells in the United States right now? To be moderator of Face the Nation means bringing the most powerful stakeholders to the table to become better.
100% is active terror.
A detective hunts for answers. When a woman goes missing, her tracker Dakota Black is personal.
What was it about this woman that fueled you this way?
Just who she was. We started back in the area. I was not going to stop until this case was solved.
48 Hours, now streaming on CBS and Paramount Plus.
It could be the greatest turnaround in college football history.
What is the magic?
The undefeated Big Ten champs, Indiana Hoosiers.
Money Watch is your no-nonsense guide to taking control of your finances, where I offer practical, real-world advice with no jargon and no judgment. I'm Jill Schlesinger. Listen to Money Watch wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Major Garrett in Washington, inviting you to the Take-Up. Politics, policy, people, and pop culture served up weeknights. What's on the menu? Plenty. The day's happening with curiosity, formality, and humor. A serious discussion, but we do not take ourselves too seriously. Who is a better speaker, Mike Johnson or you? Oh, come on. Join me on the Take-Up. Streaming right here
Our Mark. Good Mark.
These farmers are on the front lines of the trade war.
What do you think about when you go to bed at night?
What's going on in here? Dreamers. An eye-opening report on 60 Minutes.
The Orion capsule is now headed back home for a splashdown off the coast of San Diego, California, Friday night. But we're getting a look at some spectacular views of an eclipse in space and the far side of the moon from the Artemis II crew. So NASA just released the pictures capturing the lunar surface at a distance and resolution never before seen. So the images are inspiring a lot of people, and there are a lot of viral moments as well. So let's go back out live to NASA's pictures of the Artemis II mission. Okay, here's a look at what the astronauts are doing right now. I always like to take a peek inside their passing second around. She's always smiling. Looks like she's got some food in that bag.
I want to see them pass the camera around and then look out the window.
As I have Darren Peck standing by, how's the weather going to be for Friday's splashdown off the Southern California coastline? It'd be so fun to just
It is. She could have had a science experiment in that ziploc.
That's true.
Or she did more. No way to tell at this point.
I think it was some Nutella that we were seeing yesterday.
Yeah,
for dinner.
that's what they do. And they do such a good job of personalizing it.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, let's bring them home.
Okay.
So they know what they're doing with this. They've got a very specific target in place for where this splashdown can happen. In case you haven't heard yet, it's Southern California. It's off the coast of Southern California. If we can get a close-up look on where we've got the locator for splashdown, it's really more off the coast of San Diego, but specifically when you look at the Southern California bites, and that is what that part of the coastline is referred to geographically. It's got all those bends and islands in it. San Clemente Island, Catalina Island, even the Channel Islands. These are all barriers out there to create kind of a protective bubble around that part of the Pacific. It's going to shield them from some of the worst winds. They don't want to do this in choppy water, mainly because it's going to be really hard for the ship going out there to get them out of the capsule. But there are other things to take into consideration. If we just wanted to see what this looks like in terms of what the clouds are, there's a storm sitting off the coast of California right now. And it's going to be bringing rain here, but it's not going to get here in time. Even the futurecast for rain, we're looking specifically at Friday. There will be showers north of the splash zone in the time frame that's coming down. It's going to happen at 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. No rain is a concern there. Let's come back here for the rest of the forecast concerns. What about the wind? Remember how I was saying Channel Islands, Catalina Island, all those islands in the California bight can shield it from the wind. Today there's a pretty strong northerly wind whipping over the Channel Islands National Park. Never really has a chance to make it that windy where the splash zone is. And when we go ahead to 5 o'clock, it might be a bit breezy, but not problematic. They just don't want 30-mile-an-hour winds. The other thing they don't want are big wave heights. Not going to happen. Wave energy is way out in the Pacific. Splashdown is a go, at least weather-wise. All right, Juliet, back to you.
All right, Darren, thank you. Well, for kids in school, a rocket carrying astronauts around the moon was just something they read about in books. Didn't actually happen anymore. Then this week, it did. And as CBS News correspondent Jason Allen reports and has the next generation thinking about how far they could go.
Well, the Artemis astronauts had their eyes on the moon.
Absolutely amazing.
8th graders in Texas have had their eyes locked on the astronaut. Tracy Thomas has been orbiting the classroom the last week at the Space and Engineering Technologies Academy in San Antonio. In a space and zero gravity here.
You always have a hook in whatever you're trying to teach.
Cosmetology, you think?
Maybe.
Maybe. Fashion. Space
Space
fashion.
suits. Yes.
Space
Yes.
suits. Artemis has this generation thinking in real terms about all of that now. How to engineer bridges for a moon base or capsules that don't collapse.
It's always fun to pull the room and say, okay, who wants to go and be an astronaut?
I'm just thinking like 10 years from now, that could be me in space right now.
Bernadette Johnson is convinced the moon is just going to be a rest stop for her.
So some people want to go to Mars, you're like, yeah, but you're probably not going to be able to go. Like, but I think this makes it feel like I will be able to go.
Feels like we're actually doing it, not just talking about it.
Yeah.
And while still in space, with some help from Mark Strassman, the astronauts had a message for the kids who now believe the next mission could be theirs.
Tate Kruger Middle School in San Antonio. What is your message to all the kids watching and fascinated?
Everybody has something of value to offer. I mean, that is just a true statement. The reality is humanity needs those contributions. So just get after it.
Jason Allen, CBS News, San Antonio.
More news is next. You're watching CBS News 24/7, the #1 free streaming news service in America.
So I have not even made an attempt to schedule a therapy appointment. I don't know of a free therapist. Other than through Zoom call, maybe. I can only handle so much television. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that my insurance covers the Zoom calls with Eric. Unless later on they're like, never mind, we're gonna charge you. I'm technically supposed to be messaging my Illinois family, but what if I just show up? Yeah, I can just turn off my last active status on Facebook potentially. I don't know. That's me being stubborn, of course. It's like I care about that, but obviously Carla can see me that I'm alive if she sees my YouTube. Where is this imaginary Asian girlfriend, Carla? Shouldn't I be inviting them over? Shouldn't I be making plans for the weekend? With anyone? No, I gave my heart to you and you fucking destroyed it. You seriously accused a funny video I sent you of me meaning to have sent it to someone else. And you just wouldn't drop it. And then when I told you, that hurt my feelings and how like I've dedicated my life to you and taking you and the boys out to dinner, etc. Valentine's Day, Jaziel's birthday. I literally flew back for Jaziel's birthday, left the family that actually loves me for the family that doesn't love me. It should be the other way around. I should be giving all this money to my hard effort into the family that actually loves me, but I have the right to find a partner, and I thought that was you, Carla. In fact, I know with all my heart I'm attracted to you more than anyone on the planet. Oh, at some point I need to look at my electricity bill. We gained some percentage points. She's still alive, eh? Oh, finishing 35th. Wow, that's pretty amazing. "20 years later, that's insanity." Okay, anyways. If I have to show my password, type my password, then obviously I don't want to show that. I might have to. God damn it. It's not gonna work. Fucking shit. Alright, gonna have to restart the recording, I think. 5:08 p.m.